A man is remembered long after he leaves the room, not by the clothes he wore, not by the words he spoke, but by the scent he carried with him. Fragrance is invisible armor. Its presence, its confidence, its legacy. Today, I'll show you some of the fragrances every man should own, from timeless classics to modern legends. Whether you're stepping into the office, going on a date, or leaving your mark on the night, these are the scents that define a man. Let's begin. First up, we've got Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Parfum. And let me tell you, this one is a game changer. Right from the start, you get this spicy kick of cardamom. It's bold, it's attention-grabbing. Then it smooths out with lavender and iris, giving it this classy, refined, masculine vibe. And the dry down? Vanilla with warm woods. Sweet, creamy, and honestly addictive. Performance-wise, this is no joke. You're looking at 8 to 10 hours easy, with strong projection in the first couple of hours. Perfect for nights out, dates, colder weather, anytime you want to stand out and leave a lasting impression. This isn't the playful club scent of the original Lamel. This is darker, more mature. Think of it like the captain of the ship wearing a black coat. Seductive, confident, mysterious. A true statement fragrance. Every man needs at least one dark, vanilla spicy fragrance in his collection, and this is one of the best modern options out there. Now let's talk about YSL Le Parfum. If you've tried the Y line before, especially the Eau de Parfum, you already know it's a modern classic, but the Le Parfum takes everything and makes it smoother, richer, and more refined. The opening is clean and slightly fresh, but it quickly moves into this deep blend of sage, lavender, and tonka bean. It's darker, warmer, and way more sophisticated than the EDP. Where the EDP can sometimes feel a bit sharp or loud, the Le Parfum tones that down and adds depth, like upgrading from a great suit to a tailored designer one. Performance is strong. You'll easily get 8+ hours, but what I really love is how it sits on the skin. It's less aggressive, more confident, more controlled. You walk into a room and people notice you, but it never feels like you're shouting with your fragrance. That's why I personally prefer the Le Parfum over the EDP. The EDP is youthful and energetic, sure, but the Le Parfum feels like the finished product. Smoother, more mature, and just more complete. It's the kind of fragrance that makes people think, this guy has his life together. Next up is Prada L'Homme EDT, and this one is personal because it's actually my signature scent. The opening is fresh and elegant, but what really defines it is that smooth, powdery iris note. It gives you this clean, soapy, sophisticated vibe, like stepping out in a perfectly tailored suit. There's warmth in the base from amber and patchouli, but it always stays light, refined, and gentlemanly. Performance is solid at around 6 to 7 hours, with a moderate projection that's perfect for the office, university, or any daily setting. It's noticeable, but never overwhelming. And that's exactly why I wear it as my go-to fragrance. This isn't about being loud or overly seductive. It's about being sharp, professional, and effortlessly confident. That's why Prada L'Homme EDT is the fragrance I've chosen as my signature. The scent I want people to associate with me. Now let's talk about two very different fragrances. One niche, one budget, both worthy of a spot in any collection. First, for those who appreciate luxury and exclusivity, we have Althaïr by Parfums de Marly. From the very first spray, it delivers a sophisticated burst of spices and citrus that commands attention. The heart blends elegant floral and aromatic notes with warm, woody undertones, and the dry down leaves a trail of amber, musk, and soft woods. Refined, powerful, and utterly unforgettable. Longevity easily exceeds 10 hours, with confident projection that never overwhelms. Althaïr is for those moments when you want to make an impression and exude distinction. On the other hand, for those seeking affordable excellence, there's Liquid Brun from French Avenue. It opens with fresh, zesty citrus that instantly energizes, followed by a smooth, slightly spicy heart. The dry down settles into cozy woods and soft musks, making it versatile and approachable for everyday wear. Longevity sits around 6 to 7 hours, with moderate projection, perfect for work, casual outings, or any situation where you want to smell confident without going overboard. Liquid Brun is proof that style and presence don't always need a luxury price tag. Together, these two fragrances show that whether you're investing in a niche masterpiece or a smart budget option, you can always leave a lasting impression. Next, we have Dior Sauvage Elixir. And let me tell you, this isn't your everyday Sauvage. If you've tried the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum, you know they're good, but the Elixir takes it to a whole new level. From the first spray, you get a rich, intense burst of spices and aromatic notes, cinnamon, nutmeg, and a subtle hint of lavender that immediately commands attention. The heart is deeper and warmer than the other Sauvage versions, blending with geranium and vetiver, while the dry down settles into a bold, creamy base of patchouli and sandalwood. Performance is incredible. Longevity easily reaches 12 plus hours, with a projection that announces your presence without being overwhelming. This is a fragrance for nights out, special occasions, or any time you want to leave a memorable impression. Why do I prefer Sauvage Elixir over the other versions? It's all about depth, richness, and sophistication. The EDT is fresh and youthful, the EDP is smoother, but the Elixir feels like the ultimate statement, bold, confident, and unmistakably masculine. Whenever I wear it, it's not just a fragrance, it's an aura, a signature energy that I can't get from any other version. Now let's talk about two incredible smoky gourmand fragrances, Monserrat Tobacco and Maison Margiela Jazz Club, and why each one has its place in a man's collection. Starting with Red Tobacco. This is bold, warm, and luxurious, a statement fragrance for colder months and evening wear. You get rich tobacco, sweet spices, and a hint of dried fruits that immediately command attention. It's perfect for nights out, formal occasions, or any time you want to exude power and sophistication. Its longevity and projection are impressive. You'll leave a room knowing you were there. If you want to feel dominant, bold, and unforgettable, Red Tobacco is your go-to. On the other hand, Jazz Club has a softer, cozier charm. Think of a stylish lounge on a quiet night. Warm rum, vanilla, and smooth tobacco create an inviting, intimate vibe. It's less aggressive than Red Tobacco, making it perfect for casual evenings, dates, or relaxed social settings. Jazz Club is approachable, comforting, and still sophisticated without shouting for attention. So, which one is better? It depends on the moment. If you want bold, commanding presence and statement-making power, Red Tobacco takes the crown. But if you want warm, intimate, inviting sophistication, Jazz Club is unmatched. In fact, having both gives you the ultimate flexibility, one for dominating the room, the other for leaving a memorable impression in more subtle, personal settings. Next up is Bleu de Chanel, a true modern classic that every man should have in his arsenal. From the first spray, it hits you with fresh, citrusy top notes, bright, clean, and effortlessly inviting. The heart brings aromatic hints of ginger and nutmeg, adding sophistication and subtle warmth, while the base of cedar, sandalwood, and incense gives it depth, staying smooth and elegant throughout the day. Performance-wise, Bleu de Chanel offers solid longevity, around 8 to 10 hours, with moderate to strong projection, making it versatile for both day and night wear. It's the perfect all-rounder, professional enough for the office, stylish enough for casual outings, and confident enough for social settings. Why this fragrance deserves a spot in your collection? Because it's timeless, versatile, and reliable. Whenever you wear Bleu de Chanel, it signals class, confidence, and effortless style. This is the kind of fragrance that works in nearly any situation, your go-to for when you want to smell undeniably sharp without overthinking it. Finally, let's add a floral and romantic note to the collection, Dior Homme Parfum. This one is all about subtle elegance and intimacy. From the first spray, you get the gentle powdery iris note, soft, classy, and incredibly sophisticated. The heart blends amber and subtle woody touches, creating a fragrance that's warm inviting, and undeniably romantic. The dry down is smooth and lingering, leaving a refined, memorable impression without ever being overpowering. Performance is solid, lasting around 8 to 10 hours with moderate projection, perfect for dates, intimate dinners, or moments when you want to leave a lasting impression in a subtle, sophisticated way. Why this fragrance is essential? Because while your collection has bold, spicy, and statement-making scents, every man needs at least one soft, floral woody scent to express charm, elegance, and romance. Dior Homme Parfum does that effortlessly. It's understated, sophisticated, and unforgettable. And there you have it, some of the fragrances every man should own. From bold statement makers to subtle romantic touches, from luxurious niche scents to smart budget options, this is a collection designed to cover every moment, every season, and every impression. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Goodbye.